What up you guys, it's Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. In this video I'm going to be talking about a stack of movies that I got here. I don't even know what to really call this. It's kind of just like a stack of scumbag, lowlife type of movies. I was watching one called No Way Home, and I kind of put together movies from my collection that are kind of similar in tone to that, about like kind of like low-life characters who are not necessarily bad people, but just kind of like the same kind of vibe as that one. So I had more, but I kind of narrowed it down to 13 just to make it a shorter video. So here we go. First up, we got Hell Cab, also known as Chicago Cab. This looks like a horror movie, but it's actually not a horror movie. It just made the cover very kind of horror movie-ish. And what's fucked up is they don't even put the main character on the cover of the box. It's about a Chicago cab driver picking up people, and he's kind of miserable at his job, and he has to interact with all these weird people, kind of treat him like garbage and stuff. Really good character study and good drama movie. It's actually set on Christmas too, so it's a Christmas movie. It stars Paul Dillon, who played the Lucky Charms guy in Austin Powers. He's actually very good in this movie. You could watch this on Tubi right now, but for some reason Tubi is cuss word edited. Like, they didn't edit the movie, but they edited out all the cuss words from it. They just mute it. I don't know why they did that, but if you can pick this up cheap, definitely get it. I highly recommend that one. Alright, next up we got Taxi Driver. You know, this is a Scorsese classic. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this. Definitely kind of one of the best, like, gritty drama movies about like a guy going crazy because he's sick of all the dirt and scum in the city. And we got Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Just such a fucking dirty kind of movie about these two guys that are going around killing people, and based on a real guy too, but based on his confessions that were false confessions, but this is what he said he did, so they made a movie out of that. But yeah, just kind of a nasty movie. I love the part where they smash a TV over the guy's head when he's acting like an asshole when they go to buy a TV. He goes, plug it in, Otis. Alright, then we got Bad Lieutenant. This is one of my favorites. Harvey Keitel is a corrupt cop who's just like a total degenerate. Maybe that's what this should be called, is a stack of degenerate movies. And like the title says, gambler, thief, killer, cop. He's all of those. This is an absolute masterpiece. Definitely check out Bad Lieutenant if you haven't seen it. And make sure it's the NC-17 version, because the R-rated version is watered down, and who wants watered down shit? Alright, then we got the one that's kind of inspired this whole stack of videos, No Way Home. This was a very good movie. Tim Roth gets out of prison, and he's going to visit his brother, and you kind of get his backstory. Like, little by little, you kind of figure out what happened to this guy, why he went to prison. Very depressing movie from Buddy Giovanazzo. Highly underrated movie, so if you can find this one, definitely give it a watch. Next up, we got Bullet, which is a Mickey Rourke and Tupac film. One of my very favorite Mickey Rourke films. And just like in the last movie, this guy gets out of prison, and then he kind of goes back to his old ways, you know, using drugs, and he wants to settle a score with a drug dealer that he had a beef with before he got to prison. It's kind of a family drama because his family is all kind of fucked up too. Mickey Rourke absolutely kills this role. I totally believe him as this kind of like street thug type of dude. This one is another one that deserves a Blu-ray. So, alright, we got another Tim Roth one called Made in Britain. Kind of a out of control, degenerate skinhead kid was just going around smashing up windows and doing anything he could do to self-destruct. He plays a total kind of rambunctious asshole kid in this. People are going out of their way to help him try to get his life together, and he's just like, you know, saying fuck you to all of it. Definitely not the best movie I've ever seen, but a really good Tim Roth performance. Made in Britain. Alright, then we got another one kind of like Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, called Monster, which, you know, this movie won Oscars and stuff, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. Charlize Theron and Christina Ricci, based on a real-life serial killer. I think her name was Aileen Turner. But this is much more of a kind of like sympathetic movie than Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer was. This one you actually really kind of feel bad for her, like what she had to go through and stuff, and why she kind of got out of control and started killing innocent people. Definitely a sad one. Yeah, Monster. Alright, then we got Buffalo 66. This is such an awesome movie. I love this movie. This is another one with Christina Ricci, too. And this movie is absolutely hilarious, as well as kind of like depressing a little bit. This is another one where the guy just gets out of prison, He's going home to meet his family. His family had no idea he was in prison, so he made up lies that said he worked for the government. Kidnaps Christina Ricci to take her home to meet his parents, and they make up this whole fake story. It's really pretty ridiculous, but at the same time, it's fucking hilarious and just awesome cinematography in this movie. Yeah, totally love this one. Buffalo 66. Next up, we got Clean and Sober. Highly underrated Michael Keaton movie where he's kind of this cocaine addicted real estate agent. He has a girl overdose in his bed, and now he's hiding from the police, so he checks into rehab to hide from the police. He's so entertaining in this movie. He's not a likable person at all. He's a kind of a total asshole through the whole thing. Really a great movie, Clean and Sober. Then we got Nightcrawler. Jake Gyllenhaal is like this sociopathic fucking character. First you see him stealing a chain link fence to go cash it in for the money, and he kind of moves his way up to news cameraman. He buys a camera and starts just filming crime scenes to get on the news. But since he's a sociopath, he starts setting people up to be killed so he could get the footage of it and sell that. It's almost like American Psycho, but with like a news cameraman kind of guy. Yeah, he plays such a creep in this. It's been a while since I watched this one, but I really love this one. So, Nightcrawler. And then we got Repo Man. Emilio Estevez is a Repo Man, and Harry Dean Stanton is his manager, I guess. This is kind of like a very unglamorous look at the life of people that gotta repossess cars. There's also like some kind of like supernatural stuff going on with this, with like a car from outer space or some shit. You got a lot of like punk rock in this movie and stuff. Yeah, pretty unique film. Alright, and then last up we got Freeway. This is one of my favorite movies. I got multiple copies of this movie, and then part 2 as well. Reese Witherspoon is a kind of white trash teenager. You know, a family is like drug addicts, and she's living out of a hotel and stuff. And they're going to send her to foster care, so she wants to go meet up with her grandma. And basically what this movie is kind of like a twisted version of Little Red Riding Hood. What's great about this movie is it's kind of like a study of like class. I don't know how you say it, but like she's lower class, and Kiefer Sutherland is like this high class psychologist, like respected guy and stuff. But really he's a fucking serial killer, pedophile, and she's, you know, a good person at heart. Very twisted movie. Absolutely love this one, Freeway. Alright guys, that's gonna do it. This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Dash. Let me know what your favorite one of those was. Let me know if there's any others that I missed. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.